Good morning everyone, welcome back to Fishing with Den, and this time we're going to be trying something slightly different. I've made up these square feeders because obviously I'm fishing on the river, and in a month or two's time I may well be fishing in a river which has been in flood for probably about the last 2 months. It's further off to the west I believe, but much bigger than this, and last time I fished it, it was racing through and you needed sort of 60 to 80 gram of feeders to hold bottom. Now of course if you're using round feeders they can roll, so the plan is, and I didn't invent this obviously, to try and use square feeders so that they sit on the bottom better. And obviously I've got a plastic one I've made up on the 3D printer and a wire one which is partly 3D printed on the back, and then I made the wire up out of some mesh that I'd bought years ago. Obviously on the back we've got the interchangeable weights as well, but basically what I'm going to do is, I'm going to get some feed out there, and the tide's just changed just now. Excuse me. Literally just starting to go out. I've got 2 or 3 balls of bait in, but I'm just about to put some more in. And so just to show you what I'm doing, rod wise I'm using the heavy duty rod today. This is the 13-foot version of the one I lost on that big match a few weeks ago, which I'm still trying to replace. Horizon 5000 reel, Horizon X reel. Rod is a Free Spirit CTX power feeder. This is the 13-foot 3-piece. Line is 028 or 8-pound Guru drag line. Feeder, I've actually got it set up to be about 45 grams at the moment. The usual sort of rig with the twizzle boom there, which I've shown you on previous videos. And obviously then we've got the hook length, and that's 6 pounds 025 Guru drag line, because as I'm sure you've heard me whine about before, there's lots and lots of rocks in here. I'm going slightly further out than normal. I've gone 20 turns out and I've put some bait in, so let's just get a bit more in, and I'm going to put some hemp in. Oops. Bit of corn and some pellets, and then just cap it off with some ground bait. I'm going to put 2 more balls in because I put those 3 in while I was setting up the cameras, and it's been a few minutes, but let's just get this out there. It's a good depth out there at the moment. I'm obviously on a line clip at the moment, but I will be taking that off so the rod won't get dragged in again. And it's taking about 11 seconds for the feeder to hit the bottom. So you're looking at probably, at a guess, 18 feet, because that's what it was when I put the depth finder over it one time. Just strike this off, and I'm finding that if I just reel in slowly, it does bring it to the surface quite quick, because otherwise I've got a lot of drag against my thumb, which is not good. But once you get it on the surface, it works very well. That's one. We'll do one more. And same thing. I've actually made these up as particle feeders with the enclosed end, by the way, in case I hadn't mentioned that. Now I'm not sure how these plastic ones are going to go, because obviously the plastic is a lot wider than wire, so there should be less resistance on the wire ones, but frankly the plastic ones are just easier to make because I'll just chuck them on the 3D printer and away we go. Let's get this last one in then. Next cast in then we'll be putting some bait on. I'm going to start off with probably 4 or 5 bits of corn, see how we go with that. And is it down yet? Yeah. See, it takes a while to get down to the bottom, doesn't it? Just strike it all out, and as I say, lift the rod and just bring it to the surface, and there we go. Then I can just reel it in. Definitely a lot of resistance from this one because of all the plastic when it's coming in underwater, but we'll see how we go with it. And as I say, I'd prefer to do this because it's just easier than making the other ones. Getting a bit lazy in my old age. Right, I've got everything filled up again. Got me 5 bits of corn on the hook. Now let's get it out there and actually do some fishing. And I am, as you see, going to take the line clip off because stupidly I left it on that time and lost the rod and reel. Okay, we're on the bottom. Give it some slack. Haven't got the rod too far in the air at the moment because I find that gives me neck ache because I'm old. And let's see how we go. I'll just make sure that's not going to pull down. Right, off we go then. GoPro, start recording. See? I do learn. I left the anti-reverse off and it definitely wasn't clipped up. So when I was messing around with that camera there, you saw the reel go round, but not the rod going in. Whew. I do get it right occasionally. I just wish these cameras would work more reliably. This GoPro is becoming a bit of a problem lately. And this fish is right down there. Can you see the water? The splash rather? And it was heading for the bank, and all down that bank is roots of trees, so I need it to go out of the water and go into the middle. Lost a lot of fish down there before, but I know you can't see them just now because they're underwater, but trust me, they're there. Right, I'm just getting back to my 20 metre mark or thereabouts, and it's still out in the current, so that's not too bad. Okay. Why is it you get your first bite and the camera's playing up again? I really must buy a new one. That one is about 6 years old now, but it's getting to be a bit costly with having lost that rod and reel that time the other month. The other month? It was only just over a month ago, wasn't it? Right. Decent fish. Banks are quite undercut here as well from where the currents wash them away. Come on. I don't know, eh? I've caught a stick. Come on. And are we ready? He's a decent fish, alright. Going back with a load of rubbish on the rig. Oh, come on. Right. This time. No, maybe not. Yes. Oh, that's a decent fish. Woo. Oh well. Right. What about that tree again? Get rid of all this rubbish. I think we might just weigh him. Oh, ouch. Thanks for that. All right. Got some go, hasn't he? Finally. Well, I don't think I'm going to weigh him, but I'm guessing. Let's have a quick look. What a day. Right, I'm guessing probably 7 pounds or so. I'm not even going to take him out of the net because he's lurching all over the place. Right, that's as much as I'm going to do, guys. It's just too dangerous for the fish. Whew, well, at least we got one. Okay, get back out there. Same again. Current's getting a bit stronger now, so a bit more of a bend in the rod. Let's check for my, there we are, my little marker, the little elastic thing that I put on the line so I know where I'm going to. Okay. GoPro, start recording. It's got to be a bite. Well, that must have been swimming towards me because I didn't feel anything at all really until it was right down here, but I'm not sure that it's a carp. Could be. Oh yeah, I think it probably is. Oh. Go back a click, I think. Yeah, he's woken up all right, hasn't he? Just got to be careful of those sticks. Roots, rather. Yep, definitely woken up, definitely a carp. A lot of rubbish coming down the river again. That was quick though, wasn't it? I don't know how long it had been, probably 30 seconds, a minute. Oh. It's only a small one, it's not half going. Wind's getting a bit. All right, come on, fish. Oh, that's it. Net had slipped over the top of the rim there. Yeah, it's probably only what, 3.5 maybe, but it's 2 fish. And so far that feeder's holding bottom okay. Got a feeling that plastic feeder's giving too much resistance, so next time I'm going to go onto the wire one and see how that one goes. Oh god. Well, that was a bite and a half, wasn't it? Don't think it's a big fish, but made me jump. Come on. I'm so glad I haven't put the thing on the clip. And the wind's actually going upstream. Oh god. I'm sitting under these big trees, and often with these trees you get an odd branch comes down, and sometimes they can be rather massive branches, so that doesn't always help. And of course I've got this bamboo cane in front of me now as well. You may see sort of long strips of what looks like sticks coming down, but that's actually paper bark. Peels off the trees about this time of the year and drops all over everywhere. Alright. As I say, we'll go to the wire cage one next, I think, just see how that goes. This one's doing okay, but I don't really want to put any more than a 45 gram feeder on just at the moment, just to test it. I can always add more weight if I need to. Where are you? Oh, there. Just get that stick out of the way. Had to come right in front of me now, didn't it? Come on. Oh, lunatic. You do not want to come in, do you? Bit of a knee assist there, not a leg assist. This handle's 4.5 metres long, so with a fair bit of leverage. Yeah, another 3-ish, 4-ish pounder sort of thing. But we'll change that feeder now. Take the lead sled weight out of the back. Lead sled weight. Right. Clip this one on. I'll just use the same weight, obviously, on this one as I did with the other one. But this should actually, whoops, get your fingers to work, Dan. This should actually stay better in the water, as the current won't affect it so much. There's the weight back on. So I'll get some bait on and we'll get back out there. It's nice under these trees. It was nearly 30 degrees when I came out this morning, and the sun will get to me eventually, but at the moment it's beautiful. Obviously the hemp is going to fall out the sides, but by the time I've tamped it down with a bit of ground bait, should be fine. Look, maybe an odd bit falls out, but I like it because it gives them something to graze on the bottom. Oops, there we go. It took a long time to hit the bottom, didn't it? Whoa! I turned around to check my bag and the reel is going backwards. Wow! Well, I don't know how well that held the bottom because I really didn't see it. I'm assuming you saw the bite better than I did, guys. Oh! Oh, he's off upstream there. Going for the bank. Get out. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, whew. That was all a bit touch and go there. Heading for the inside again. Well, that literally must have hit bottom and been pulled around, because I just turned around for a second and looked back and the reel's screaming backwards. Well, if I'd been clipped up today, I'd probably lost 2 rods. Come on. Yeah. Come on. Don't they fight? Decent fish. Oh, it's actually on the outside of his cheek as well. You watch him jump now. Oh, well, that was better than usual. Now, that's a nice fish. It's not huge, but it's probably a good 7 pounds or so again, but he's right in the outside of his cheek there. Let's have a quick look at him for you. Maybe 6 pounds or so, but either way, isn't that a nice fish? What's that for? Hopefully. Well, current's getting stronger, so I'm just putting on a heavier weight, and that's going to make this up to about 55 grams. I mean, the rod's perfectly capable of taking it. It's a heavy duty rod, but it's just an interesting experiment to do. See how this thing performs. You don't want to be doing this in a match, do you? Messing around is no good in a match. You need to be sure of what you're doing. Okay, get back out there. Alright, he's woken up now. Just lying against the current. Ooh. It feels sort of reasonable. Oh, don't go down in that lot. Get out of that where he's going from. Ah. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on. He's right in the edge down there. Ooh. Ah. Come on, come on. Ah. This bamboo cane's been plaguing me for the last half an hour or so. Right, he's underneath me now, so those roots are literally just down here, and they extend most of the way along. Oof. You fight all you like down there, mate. I've had them up to £20 in here in the past, but not for a while. Don't know if it was all the floods and things that we had the last couple of years that have done that. Come on, fish. The biggest ones so far seem to have been about, what, £7 or so? Maybe 8. Yeah, you don't want to come in, do you? Right, come on, fish. This time. Whew. Right, okay. Oh. And as usual, I'm up the back of that tree. Oh, that's a decent fish. I think that one goes into double figures. We'll weigh this one. Let's get the scales out. Might not make double figures actually, I'm thinking more sort of 9. Take my glasses off. And that is £11.14, so that's £10, 10 ounces. Yeah, well, I wasn't far off, was I? Not going to get him out, but look at the great big gob on that thing. Look at that, huge thing. Ooh, nice fish. So that's lunch over then, and I have actually fed a couple of times whilst I was eating. No bait on the hook, just putting feed out there, make sure that I don't lose them. And now we'll get back in and see what we can do. I'm enjoying this. How did I miss that? Mind you, it may not have been a carp. Oh, I didn't miss it. Must have been running towards me. I don't know, sometimes in this place. You saw me reeling in fast, just like normal, and then all of a sudden, it's on. As I said, how did I miss it? But oh, we've got all those sticks showing down there now. You can see them all down there, look. And that's where it's headed for. Alright, he's under me. Oh! Where are you, fish? hugging the bottom. Ooh. Maybe he's a bit bigger than I first thought. Might try a great big blubber paste shortly just to see if that makes any difference. See if we can sort out some really big fish. Catching plenty of these anyway, so it's worth a try, isn't it? He's not massive, is he? What a fight though, eh? Weird. Yeah. Oh, don't mess about with it, Den. There you go. Whew. Hard work, this. Oh, he's a decent way to fish. I'm stuck at that branch again. I'm gonna break the landing net handle one of these days on that thing. Wow. These are longer fish, not the short, stocky ones that I usually get. Try and turn him over so I can get to the hook. You watch him jump around again. Whew. Well, I wouldn't say he was all that big. He's probably only 7 pounds or so. Yeah, look at that. Nice. Whew. I've decided that now's as good a time as any. So what I've done, I've just put an AA shot on the hair just to help keep this great big lump of paste on. This is actually that curry powder paste that I had from a few weeks ago. I've just been putting it in the fridge and freezing it, or sorry, the freezer and freezing it. I don't know how good or bad it is. It doesn't feel all that great as paste at the moment. It's kind of a bit past its sell by. But I brought it with me just to see. And I can always take that AA shot off if this doesn't work. Right, hopefully that'll do the job. If it doesn't flick off on the cast, but we'll see. You watch, probably be a 2-pounder this time. Yeah. Got stuff on my glasses now. Alright, let's see if I can cast this out without it being a problem. Well, I seem to still have bait on when it hit the water. And let's see how we go. Well, he's on. I don't know how big he is, but there's a fair old gob full of bait on it. Oh, took that fairly quick as well. Just got to make sure it doesn't go down to the left into all those sticks or roots. Just keep winding as far as I can. Then when we get him in a safe position, we can give him a bit of leeway. It's reasonable, but nothing massive. But I think we'll carry on with it for a while. I'm sure you boily blokes catch small fish too on big baits. But that was probably the equivalent of about, I guess, a 16mm boilie. Oh. Come on. There we are. Oof. Well, he's decent enough though, isn't he? No idea how many this is now. Oh, it's quite a few. Ooh. Yeah, decent fish. I thought 5 bits of corn was a big bait, but this is somewhat bigger. I might just weigh him just to see. £1.4 for the net. And we've got £9.14. So that's £8, 8 ounces or so. Decent enough fish. We'll give that another go with the old paste now. Now, it's gone dead on that now, so I'm going to come back in. I'm going to use some corn again, see if we can get some more bites. Like I say, worth a go. Okay. I think he's heading down for those roots again. He's certainly not coming towards me. It's always a problem in this swim, those roots. Let's see if we can spin him along. A bit of pressure. Come on, keep coming, keep coming. Keep coming, keep coming, keep coming, keep coming. Get out of there. Get out of there. Come on, keep coming. I think he's away from the roots a bit. He's underneath me. Ooh. Ooh. Still got these ones just down below me here, but it's not the end of the world. We can live with this. Oh. He's a decent fish, isn't he? He's going to see it and bolt. Oh, he tried. Get in that net. Oof. Well. Oh dear. Oof. What's that? I don't know. Right, this is decent. As you can probably see, it's wrapped around his fins a bit, but I'll weigh this one. Take my glasses off so I can see. Ounces, yeah. Put it on grams for a minute. This is £11.7, so that's £10 3 ounces. That's another £10 then. This one's a bit quieter. We'll see if we can show you him. Look at the mouth on him. Try and get him that way around. Look at that. Isn't that a nice fish? Oh. Is that a bite? I think it is. GoPro, start recording. It's amazing, they must have been swimming towards me. In case you're wondering why, when I tell the GoPro to start doing its thing, you've seen the bit before, it's because I've got the DJI Osmo Action, the old one, the original one, just to the right. I've got that on recording full time just as a test, see how we go with it. And to be honest, I'm not quite sure which one to talk into sometimes. We'll know more how it goes with the editing later on. But it certainly shows you all of the things that you don't normally see before I say GoPro start. Did it again. GoPro start recording. It's not the best at listening to me sometimes. This is actually fighting better than I expected. I don't really know what's going on here. It's been all over the place while I've been yakking to you guys. Alright, it seems to be underneath me for the moment. Oh yeah, decent enough fish. I've no idea how many this is now, by the way. It's quite a few. And that one is another 7 or 8 pounder, I reckon. Nicely hooked in the lip. I'm not going to take him out. He's going to look quite short to you, but he's very thick. Look at that. Nice fish. Whew. That's got to be a bite on that. Everyone runs towards me. That's only in this last couple of hours. Before that, they were running away. I think we'll probably call it quits at this one, guys. It's coming up for 3.5, 4 hours now, I think. I'm not absolutely sure. It's, yeah, 10 to 3. Time to think about packing up and going home. But it's been a good day, hasn't it? And these feeders, they've certainly worked very well. The plastic ones, not so much. They were fine, but they created too much resistance in the water, and they also obviously needed more weight to keep them in place. So looks like it's going to have to be these wire mesh ones, which take a bit more making, but that's okay. Got plenty of time in the week normally. Come on, fish. Come on. Fair old fight at him. Well, it looks like we're finishing on a relatively small one. But at least they're still coming, aren't they? That's the main thing. Whoops. You blew that then, didn't you? Great way to end. And there we go. I have no idea how many that is, folks, but it's been a good day, hasn't it? Main thing is, I've enjoyed it. I hope you have too. If you did, and you liked the video, please click the like button. If you want to subscribe, feel free to do that too. And if you want to donate, that's always appreciated too. So anyway, till the next time then, bye for now.